What it is, what it do, ZCCCrew. This is the Rob takeover. And I'm here in the kitchen with my boys.
Man, just getting ready to get this day started. What we cooking today? We're cooking some ribs.
We eat ribs with this dude.
And he didn't have a clue.
So we actually just bought a grill today, ZCC family. I'm really excited about that. We had to pay some random actually because I thought I was going to fit in the Rover, but we had to find a random at Home Depot.
Yeah, we got real lucky. Some guy, some good Samaritan, allowed us to put our grill in his truck. We got a nice grill outside, and we are about to throw down.
What are you making, a mustard binder?
Yeah, so basically we're doing a mustard binder to seal in all the juices, and then we're gonna add it with this famous Dave rib rub. This is all you need when it comes to ribs, like personally, like this stuff goes ham. But the mustard, I've never actually done it before. I've just seen it on like a lot of like Texas style barbecue. So I'm gonna try it, and we can go from there.
This goes on the back or front too?
Oh, I love it.
Y'all like y'all ribs extra crispy or what?
I just need to fall off the bone.
Yeah, fall off the bone is always
Oh yes. Fall off the bone. The longer you leave it in, the more it's gonna fall off that bone.
We kind of hungry today though.
That'd
That'd be the problem. We'd be waiting a mukbang and we'd be starving like Marvin by the time we
have to make some French toast in the meantime.
You're supposed to massage the meat.
You gotta tenderize this meat. You gotta make love to this meat. If you want that tender, man, you gotta make love to it. The meat to make love to you. Tenderoni, you got to be. No,
You know the song? I do not.
Oh, Rob knows the song.
I never heard that.
I want to love you.
Oh, okay.
I can't get
Go ahead, get under that fat back.
Nah, I'm messing with him. I knew what it was.
Pretty young thing. This mustard might be hectic.
No, it's delicious.
I've never had it, so I mean, if you had, I'll try.
Wait, so this is your first time binding with mustard?
Yeah, that's my first
Yeah.
time.
Oh, this is hectic. Y'all always experimenting with me.
Yeah, I've done it before. The mustard cooks itself out. You really don't taste it at all. But what it does do is it keeps all the nice rub on there, and it turns out super
I ain't
delicious.
gonna lie, I'm a let that rib rub go a little heavy.
That's a whole lot of sodium.
Yeah, my ancestors usually tell me when to stop, and I ain't heard them yet.
They about to see you soon.
That's hectic.
I'm gonna get this meat started. Throw my slides on. Oh, my fault. I'm slowing it down.
Y'all hear it. We know when people coming in and out of this house.
We got the tongs.
You want them left and right?
Yeah, we probably, because we got 3 strips, go ahead.
You said left and right?
No, yeah, just straight. If they fit the long way.
Oh, straight.
Yeah. Oh, if they fit that way, yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I don't have to go that way.
Rob, you want one?
No, y'all got it. I trust y'all.
Usually you want to let this tenderize and marinate and Alright, we live. So, looks like the ribs are fall off the bone. Snoop took a bone off the rib.
Yes, these ribs are done. They've been on here for what, 2-3 hours? We've been in the house watching videos.
Bored.
Ribs.
Oh yeah, that middle meat for real.
Did you know the rib eye of the steak came from the rib?
Sounds like it. Voila, magic. Final product. We're gonna set this up in a mukbang room and start diving in. What it is, ZCCCrew, it's your boy Zeddy Chunk Chunk, and we are back again with another banger for you guys today. What kind of banger this? It's a mukbang. Today I got the team with me. To the left I have
Snoop.
and to the right I have.
Your boy Rob, what's up?
And today we're doing ribs. I was gonna say baby bags. These definitely not baby bags.
These some fat bags.
Yeah. So as you guys see from the clip earlier, we threw down on some ribs, and Snoop took a bone out of one of them, and I promise you that meat was fall off the bone. So
Fell right off.
I'm ready. I'm really excited. I got my famous Dave's barbecue, devil spit. We also got that sweet baby Ray's, and then we got some blue cheese, some ranch, and some water's on deck. Some water. But ZCC family, let's go ahead and get a prayer, a thumbnail, and dive in. Father God, I want to thank you for this food that we're about to receive in our body, and I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Let's get a thumbnail.
I don't want to grab it the wrong way because I don't want these bones to fall off.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So like, I get offended like when I cook, and all of us did these ribs together.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I feel like you shouldn't need seasoning. Like, we did a good job as chefs.
Oh, So you're gonna.
I mean, look at this.
What if I use sauce?
Look at that. That bone came right off.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited that we got a grill. And now that we bought that grill, we about to be out here.
Oh yeah. They've been begging for a grill. Y'all prefer a grill over a stove?
Oh, all day.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you slow cooking something like, and you know, we just getting started. You know, none of us have kids, but oh my bad. None of us have kids, but like, when you become a father, I feel like the grill game is like necessary. And you take pride in that, and then like we kind of get our feet wet in that, you know.
We gotta get them
little sandals.
Yeah. Toes out and everything. No socks. Brown sandals. I don't know how to put this on the side.
Listen, you need to take a bite before you put sauce on.
Oh no, I already took a bite.
Because we used that whole bottle of seasoning.
Yeah, I went crazy.
I'm so glad we got a grill though. So we about to grill everything when it comes to steaks.
Yes, sir.
What else?
I'm a charcoal grill kind of person now. We got a propane check grill.
Oh yeah. So I like the charcoal too, but the only thing is just thinking like the cleanup. You know, because if we have to in the startup, like here we can just turn it on.
Quick start.
Or we gotta, you know, get the grill ready and you can get the heat ready and all that extra stuff. But you know, it's like a 30-minute process just to get your food ready to cook.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, maybe later we can get a smoker. Oh yeah. If we can get a smoker, they use like a little pellet.
The bone falling off his own bone.
I don't think I've ever had like any smoked meat though, like from somewhere. I've had like smoked salmon and stuff, but I've never had like went to someone's house and they smoked their ribs or anything like that.
I don't know if I probably I could have. I really paying attention.
Oh, listen, people that do it, they let you know. I smoked this. Yeah, this was overnight. This was 5 hours. Yeah, they let you know.
You ever had smoked wings?
I have.
Smoked wings are delicious.
You know what flavor I don't like at all? Chipotle. What made me think of that? Like when you say smoke, usually smoke flavor tastes like a chipotle flavor. I don't like chipotle flavor at all. I don't know why.
It's kind of spicy a little bit, huh?
Yeah, but this doesn't the flavor.
Too sweet?
Just like wasabi though, I don't like the taste of wasabi. Really spicy.
You know when you eat wasabi, you're not actually eating wasabi.
What do you eat?
Yeah.
Wasabi is just dyed horseradish.
Okay.
If you have real wasabi comes from, hold on, I'm doing Robert right now. Wasabi comes from a small place in Japan, and if you have the actual real wasabi, they have to rub it right on your plate. It goes bad really fast, and it's green, and it has like a actual like legit flavor.
That's an excellent impression of me. I'm glad you know something too.
Awesome.
I didn't know you knew anything.
The stuff we actually get is just dyed horseradish. Any of that grease, that's not real wasabi.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice fun fact.
Yeah, we'll probably never actually have real wasabi unless you go to the mountains of Japan.
And now we know something. Something cool, something smart, something intelligent.
And I'm Snoo again.
Thank God.
Look at That's epic. Y'all want to taste the sweet baby Ray? I mean, this famous days though?
Yeah,
That's a little double spit?
Let me get a little bit of that. Thank you, sir.
Honestly, I just love the taste of like meat. No,
Cut it.
like I like.
No, I feel it.
Okay.
No, I feel you though, wings.
Messy.
Only thing is, I just need this to be a little bit more wet because we just did seasoning.
Yeah, we did a dry rub.
So, you know, I like my ribs wet. I never really eat them dry.
That devil spit is hot. It's good though.
Oh yeah.
You had that before?
Where's that hot sauce that you just had us try?
Old Bay. You guys should try that out. Never heard of it. Old Bay hot sauce. It's like a seasoned hot sauce. That's what it tastes like to me. That's the best way I can describe it. But whenever I go to the store, I always pick out like random hot sauces that I've never tasted before. If I see it's brand new, I buy it. I'm not saying Old Bay is brand new hot sauce, but if I've never seen it before, I buy it. Because I love tasting hot sauce.
He's
Probably fell in one of those small holes.
He's a hot sauce connoisseur. He
What?
collects hot sauce.
What I was gonna say though is dang, what was I gonna say? That what was I about to say?
Oh, I think I know.
What?
I don't know.
How will that happen?
Man, these ribs are so good.
You're not even a rib person either, huh?
I don't really mess with like pork that often. Only pork I eat on a consistent basis is bacon.
You eat pork rinds every day, don't you?
Yeah.
Pork meat.
What you be eating?
You just not like,
The
like a
churros?
religion thing?
I don't. What?
Them chimchurros that you injected?
Chicharrones.
Chicharrones?
Mm-hmm.
Those are
Yeah.
pork rinds.
Well, it's not pork meat.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just something you just don't like this? I don't have a taste for?
Yeah, I just don't have a taste for it, to be honest. And yeah, James kind of got me on the pork rinds recently just because they're keto. They don't have any carbs in them.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't eat it because of religious or purposes or Muslim. Yep. But yeah, that's right.
Is there a meat that you don't? Oh, you don't like lamb.
No, it has a weird flavor to me. Real.
I think you just gotta let me cook it.
Like I said, I went to Brio Tuscan Grill. It's a chain restaurant. Not that big of a chain though. But yeah, when I had it there, it just tasted weird. I don't like the flavor that came out. And I feel like the flavor that it has, it's nothing like all this because they cooked it bad. I just feel like that's the flavor that lambs have. And I'm just cool with that. But
No, they kind of taste just like beef. But I love the texture because they're kind of like.
You like Euro meat though, right?
yeah, I do like Euro meat.
I mean, that's lamb.
I know. I want the lamb that has a chop on it. Something.
You know what I really like? I mean, I'm willing to try like any type of
Animal.
meat, animal, whatever. But I don't know about bugs. Like, no, I'll be able to.
That's hectic.
Yeah, bugs are huge in other countries too.
And I'll be like when you see those grubs, like Timon and Pumbaa eating big grubs, I'm like, nah, I ain't grabbing on that. But I'd be willing to try it, like but am I? Would you?
Oh no,
You know what I'm talking about with those grubs?
the roly polies.
They're like this big and they're like white and they're kind of like big worms.
Oh no.
Big worms.
No way.
When it comes to survival, you're in the woods and you don't see bugs. You maxing?
Listen, I mean leaves. I'm surviving.
Yeah, right?
No, I'm not going on like that.
Y'all ever seen that show like Naked and Afraid? They be catching snakes and squirrels and
that's
rats. I ain't catching no rat.
I'm not eating a rat. He can go about it his merry way. Come on.
You think plants don't keep you alive? Will they keep us alive? Will they eat the leaves I'm talking about?
I'm just eating trees, maple leaves, all that. I'm eating roots, boots, all that. I'm going to survive.
And then when it's time to get that water in the lake,
I'm gonna find a way to make it boil. Listen, I'm surviving. You know, I know you surviving. And I definitely know you surviving. I'm not dying.
I'm gonna have to get out you live at that point. I'm gonna let my stomach eat on itself for a couple days. I'm gonna let my stomach go ahead, do what you gotta do. About fasting time. Hopefully airplane chopper come see us. We gotta do a big SOS.
So I went to the zoo this weekend. And what do you feel about like parking spots?
What do you mean?
So like, if you wait for a parking spot, if you take somebody's, is that like morally bad? Like, do you do it anyway because of?
No, that's bad.
That's terrible.
Why you just took someone's spot?
Yeah, I took this lady's spot.
It's horrible.
I took her spot because she let someone else take my spot. So she was taking too long. And I was going to give it back to her, but she started getting very caring and very disrespectful.
What she said? She was talking crazy?
Oh, she was talking out of the side of her neck.
What did she start saying?
Get out of my spot now, ever. I said, no. This is my spot now. I'm calling the police.
What?
I said, what do you think the police are going to do? you gotta get how you live in America, sweetheart.
Yeah.
And we kept it moving. Like, I would have let you have the spot because.
But why'd you take it in the first place?
I took it because it was me and her, and we had a spot to take. She took too long, and she let someone who was coming from over there take the third spot. So now I missed out because she took too long. And I said, you just chalked me for dragging your feet. So I said, zoom.
Napkin?
Yeah, thank you.
And I took her spot. I know it was wrong, and I wanted to apologize, and I would have apologized if she didn't come out talking crazy.
Yeah. I feel you.
Are you stuck to parking a handicap?
Yeah.
You out of order.
Well, I've been limping for like 6 months now.
Yeah, but do you have an official handicap sticker?
I don't have a sticker. I don't care about the sticker, dude. I'm about like a handicap.
No, he is actually handicapped. He did hurt his Achilles, so he has a hard time walking.
Yeah, right.
If you guys watching closely on video and vlogs, you see a link.
I've been trying to like hide it.
pimp. He just walking on
Well, yeah, I mean, I try to hide it. Like, I do actually have a limp, and like I do respect it. Like, I wish like we just gave like old people like valet. Like, I can sit up. You know, people sell waters and Girl Scouts. I'm like, let me just sit up there and valet you guys. You know, all these, especially like at the gym, it's like all the handicapped people get the valet spots. Like, you're not going to the gym and working out, and you need the spot.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying, but no, I'm gonna let them people get it.
Yeah, right. Me too.
I just cried.
I feel it though. No, I believe I'm a very dog eat dog town kind of person, but I'm learning more and more every day that with this new generation, how this new generation is set up, you can't really be that way. They're not going for that.
Disease.
Yeah, they're not going for dog eat dog town. Yeah. They're really which is nothing wrong. Loving, caring generation, which is great. But I also feel like this generation, Gen Z generation, is also a generation that likes to be victimized. To me personally.
Yeah.
Do you not agree?
No, I have a whole like soliloquy on that, if that's even the right word. So I always thought like when it comes to like being victimized, a lot of it boils down to black people. Like we said like you can't say the N-word, and there was a reason because you'll potentially get beat up by black people. And then it came to the gay people. I remember Eminem used to get into like a lot of trouble about saying the F word, but nobody I never even thought that the F word was a gay thing. And then
that word.
And then from the F word, it became like what else? Like, and it's like snowballed into, well, you can't say this, and you can't say this, and you can't say this, and it's like, why not? The R word, I think, is another big one.
Yeah, that's hectic. But that's been hectic for a minute though. I don't think that's Gen Z saying.
But no, yeah, it started with. I feel like any word.
Millennials started by it.
Any word started with black people in the N word, but black people gave you a reason not to say it.
Yeah.
I was talking to my mom. My mother takes care of like mental disabled people, and I was asking her about this. I'm like, and this is hectic, but I was like, they can't really like say anything to me because
that's hectic.
But she at the end of the day.
He's got the floor on this. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, she explained to me like why I was wrong, which I was like, okay, someone gave me an option to look at it in a different way.
Okay.
So that's why I mess with it, that way.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, I just as I got older, I realized that I didn't understand people's struggle as much as I did when I was younger. So I have no choice but to accept someone's battle. Just because you can get through, a race, doesn't mean they can. And if you lap them, you don't have a right to, pass them and be like, all right, you was taking too long. I mean, I don't know. It all depends on the person. Everyone has their own right to belief, whatever belief they have.
Yeah. And then, for example, too, I was just making this argument with you and James. So I was just and nothing against the LGBT community, But I was telling Robin James, like, I feel like when you say something that they don't agree with, they go crazy. Like they're quick to bully you. I feel.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But if we say something, then it's like, oh, you hate us. You do this. They
Yeah.
But that's not just them though. Not just that community. There's a lot of different communities that do that though. You know.
Well, I know a guy in that community, and he would always say something like this. It goes something like, "Who will punch me in the mouth?" Hey, Dante is good for that.
Dante's my favorite.
You say something, you go. I don't want to make a character out of him but I'm gonna say it exactly like he said it. Who gonna punch me in the mouth? But yeah, exactly. Because who is?
That's hilarious.
Who is gonna punch me in the mouth? And that answer is nobody.
See, this man want to solve life with violence.
And no, I'm not a troublemaker. You heard it in the intro.
That's hilarious. No, I feel it. Do you think? Well, of course, everybody's different, But how do you feel like all of our personalities? Do you really think like everybody is different in this house?
And do you think there's like a set way to live?
No.
I don't think there's a set way to live. I think people, there's a need for different tiers of different type of people.
I think everybody in this house is different. So I'll say this: I think you and Rob, I think, are alphas. But I think I'm more of a. I don't think I'm necessarily an alpha. I think I'm more of like a nomad because I don't care to be the grandiose king of anyone. But I also feel like I think I'm smarter than everyone, so I think like I don't care what they think they're doing over there. Like people can be over there fighting about something. I'm in my head like rolling my eyes. Like, okay.
So we gonna let them lie?
I'm just gonna go ahead and
No, but I mean, you guys could like have a different like thought about like yourself. I wasn't. I didn't even want to get mad at me. I'm not like that.
Listen, if you guys knew Snoop personalities, right now he's trolling right now. No, I believe. Yeah, everybody here is different, which is so hilarious though that we like just such different personalities, can still obviously get along and everything, but. It's just like with our minds together, it's just like how everybody sees things, different points of views of things. It makes me understand, like Rob, how he was saying, like you have to understand everyone's struggle. Rob is more of the person who is, listening, wants to know your mind, wants to know what's going on with you. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But that's how Rob is. Snoop is, he's just like, he's like, I hear you. But this is hectic. He's like, I hear you person. I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
I just don't give a
Yeah, he's that person. Me, I'm just more of a. I believe personally, and this is something good I do need to admit. I feel like I gotta change my ways of thinking sometimes, because I'm more of a just like I gotta get mine. It's more of a like get over it person. Yeah, get over it person. I don't need no help. But no, I'm just more like a get over it person. But now I'm learning from Rob, you gotta care about other people's feelings more about that stuff.
So who could put the pause on that?
Me.
James on to the next video.
James is more of a. I see your view and I see his view, but I also see Dalvin's view.
Everybody do. Yeah.
But that's what James is. What is try?
I don't want to do it. Got that? You gonna see it? I don't like ribs.
No, I mean, nobody's way is more right or wrong than the other,
That is not correct.
The only thing I think about that is sometimes like you have to call people out when they're wrong. You cannot let people just be like one-sided on anything. Like you.
Why do you have to call them out? Why can't you just show them a better way?
Sometimes I feel like people are. What you're playing the fence on is wrong, and you have to be called out.
The reason why.
But why can't you just call them out instead of like explaining to them a better way?
Let me say this. The reason why I feel like calling out is good is because sometimes that person that you want to tell the better way to, they're not understand. They don't want to hear it. Yeah. They believe their way is that way. Yeah, right. But do you have a different reasoning, or are you just like
no? That's exactly why. Like there's right and there's wrong is wrong, and sometimes like people will like go on to this. Well, my opinion. Your opinion kind of sucks, and I'm gonna tell you why.
This is what I talk about. Snoop is like, I hear you, but let me tell you the reason why this is not right or this is not correct.
Let me tell you why your opinion sucks.
That's hilarious.
Can you think of like any opinion that like you understand? Like this kind of sucks. Like you have a bad opinion, and so there's Westboro Baptist Church people. They're the people who hold the picket signs about the troops and all that.
Okay.
And they're so like into like their Christianity, but they think they take every bad part about the Bible and they make it what they believe in. And they go and like picket sign soldiers' deaths and like all that and say God hates this and that, you know.
No, that's hectic. I believe don't want to say what God hates.
Yeah, this is what they do. But one of the girls, she actually like got out of it, and she would talk about like how like she changed and understand like God is a loving person and we shouldn't be doing this. And so like that's crazy.
Yeah.
If I came to her, I'd be like, your opinion is wrong. You guys are wrong.
Take this analogy. So this is one of my favorite when it comes to religion, and I think this could deem true for anything in life. I think everything is about perspective. There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. You have two people. They're both on their deathbeds. They're laying next to each other. Both are about to die tomorrow, they're dying. And one of them believes in God. The other one doesn't. One of these people believe when he passes away, he's going to heaven. The other one believes he's just going in the dirt. Who's right? Who's wrong? But who's going to die more comfortably?
No one would ever know.
I know, but who's going to die more comfortably out of those two men? The one that believes he's going to heaven, right? So it's just all about perspective. So if you think something's right and it makes you happy and it makes you feel good, let it be right, because that's the best way to live.
Absolutely. But the point about that is don't tell other people how to live because you live that way.
What I was going to say is, and the thing is, of course, I don't agree with you on that because the reason why I say that is because I'm not going to tell you how to live. I just want to tell you because in Christianity, they want you to preach the word.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just tell you I want to tell you about it. And if you decide to go on that path, of course, that's great. If you're not, then that's great too. I can't force you out of it. But I still love you as a person.
Yeah. So when someone tells you their way of living, you think they're like trying to push it on you. Sometimes people are just super happy about the way that they found a life that works for them, and they want to share it with other people. You'd be like, oh, I see. I see what you're saying. I've tried that. It don't work for me. But I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. Let people be happy with how what they found that makes them happy.
I agree with that. I actually did one of my friends took me on a mission trip to Gulf State, Mississippi to do Hurricane Katrina relief. When I was younger. So I've always been like in the church. I used to sing in the choir when I was younger in Mississippi. I'm not joking. I know a song. Want me to sing a song?
Let's go ahead.
I made a step and now I'm free. He opened his arms and said, come unto me.
Okay.
I made a step and I'm headed home.
Okay.
I follow Jesus who sits on the throne.
Hey,
I was in the choir. We were all in the choir. I'm not making this up. I love Jesus.
That's hectic now. But what was the climax of that? You were just
My brothers are gonna be singing rocking with us when they sing that. No, we would go to Arkansas because it was in Mississippi. We'd go to Arkansas, sing in the choir. We'd go all around the South. But that's been our family like my whole life, and I like love that aspect. I love the fact that people are like, there's like a word being taught and it's teaching people like how to live and better themselves. Like I really love that.
Y'all ain't hungry?
I wasn't that hungry. You definitely, Max. Ain't gonna lie to you. I was like,
that boy ate the whole rib. That boy ate the whole pig.
I just didn't want to mention it. That man went crazy today.
Did you ever sing in the choir?
Was I in the choir? I know I was like in youth. I wasn't in the choir. Like
I heard you singing on the 100K giveaway.
I was in the youth. I always did choir class though.
Y'all ever did like chorus and
elementary chorus. That's called the choir.
Yeah, Rock and Robin. Tweet.
Hey, did y'all ever do a talent show? ever like in any like school?
I did.
What did you do for your time?
We did. What's the white boy? What's the white rapper?
Eminem?
No, the
BC
other one.
Boys.
What's the white boy?
What, Ice Baby?
Ice Baby.
Vanilla.
So it was me and like 3 other white dudes in my class, and we did Ice Baby, but.
So there was 4 white.
So you guys what, rapped it? He said so. So you rapped it? What'd you do?
We rapped it. I remember like we like had the tearaway pants. The tearaway pants was big. Back then. We threw them off.
That's right.
Ice baby.
What?
I
I was gonna say though, what grade? I mean, was your middle school, elementary?
7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Did you win or not, or was it not like a competition thing?
Nah, we took it to Fat Hill.
Did you? Or
No, I did like a little magic trick when I was like in elementary.
Made his hair disappear.
Yeah. So what was it? What was like your big finale trick?
I don't know. I feel like they caught it in 4K though back then. You think they not make a joke when they made yours?
You know how to order for that? No one will understand it unless you lived here.
Like why? Laughing so hard.
He's like, they caught it in 4K. That's hilarious. No, so you know it's crazy. What's crazy is that I did a comedy show back in the day. My homie Alejandro was dancing to Chris Brown.
What was
It was
song?
6th grade.
Y'all was doing that, yo?
I don't know what song.
Oh, give me that.
Give me that. Could have been that.
You look like you used to be pumping back in the day.
Get it. But I was 6th grade. I did a high school talent show. It was
Did you
fun.
win?
I don't know if it was a winning thing. Probably could have been. I don't know if I won. I probably did.
Can you still
But I
crump?
remember everybody was like, I don't dance though.
Can you still crump?
I never danced. I never was a crumper.
I feel like you can crump.
I never was a dancer, but I did wanted to be a dancer. It was pretty much my friend Alejandro. He's really good at dancing. I was like, oh yeah, let's do it.
Right? That's one thing. Like you could see somebody that could really dance really well, and you're like, damn, I would do that.
So if you can wish a talent, not be a basketball player, athlete talent, what would your talent be if you wish you could have this talent?
I probably like to sing.
Sing.
I'll be singing to you.
I'll be a singer too. That would definitely be my talent.
Yeah, I could feel like singing is cool. I feel like a lot of us in this house is decent singers. I feel like when you try for real, you could sing. You sound decent too.
Yeah. You know what? I was talking to Snoop, and I was asking Snoop, you think if someone like can go to voice lessons and actually learn how to sing?
Yeah, definitely.
Even a person would know, like, who doesn't have a vocal.
Fact.
I thought it was like something that just you naturally have to be gifted with it.
Yeah. I mean, imagine how many voices from like the 70s or 80s that wouldn't even be considered good singers right now. Do you remember very first day in September?
No, but there was a lady I listened to on a podcast, and she did that. I think she's like a doctor, but she just wanted to try like new things in life. I was telling you about it. And she did all the vocal stuff, but she was one of those. It wasn't like no do 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 do. She was more like
it's an opera singer. Yeah. I feel like opera singing is easy, but nothing against opera people. Not saying it's easy, not like, all right, ZCC family, the time cut out, but we're about to end this thing off. So make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. All is Zenny Chunk Chunk. That is ZADDY, If you stayed this far, you're a real one. And let us know you stayed this far by telling us what will be your special talent if you can remember. And I'm mad he's trying to mock what I'm saying. But ZCC family, as we all know, the grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it!
It's showtime, the whole place hopping. Stage rocking. This for those who stay watching for when my tape dropping. Long as